Let's get the latest now on Tropical Cyclone Fina. I'm joined now by Senior Meteorologist Angus Hines from the Bureau of Meteorology. Hi there, Angus. Just take us through the latest on the tracking for Tropical Cyclone Fina. I know a new track map was released not long ago and it's now included Darwin in the warning zone.
Hey, good morning, and you're absolutely right. That is the big change with the most recent update, which, as you say, came out with about half an hour ago for Tropical Cyclone Fina, and that is the inclusion of Darwin into the Tropical Cyclone Warning Area. And what that means, what that warning area tells us, is the regions of the country, the regions of the top end that we expect those gale force winds to start within the next 24 hours. So really that means as Fina continues to approach, and it is slowly approaching at the moment, those weather impacts are going to really start to bubble up and really start to intensify in the coming 24 hours. So Fina is still about 100 kilometres off the coastline to the north. It's actually a Category 1 tropical cyclone at the moment. It weakened a little bit overnight last night, but that's expected to strengthen today to a Category 2 tropical cyclone. It's already brought about 180 millimetres of rain to the exposed northern coast of the Northern Territory, and there's certainly more on the way where that came from, with a lot more rain still piling into that area. So both the damaging winds and the heavy rainfall are going to spread across larger parts of the territory, including into Darwin in the coming 24 hours. For people in Darwin, the most severe weather is expected from around about lunchtime tomorrow. That's Saturday lunchtime through until about the middle of the day on Sunday. So that's 24 hours or so from midday Saturday through to midday Sunday is where we will probably see the most damaging, strongest wind gusts. We will also see persistent heavy rainfall. So definitely those through the course of the weekend, that's the time to just stay put, minimise your travel if you can, and see this thing through safely.
Angus, Territorians have, of course, seen their fair share of cyclones over the years. One thing that stuck out to me about Tropical Cyclone Fina is the track map seems somewhat similar to Tropical Cyclone Marcus a few years ago, in the sense that it's sort of moving between the Tiwi Islands and Darwin. Do you expect that there may be any sort of similarity in the effects of this system, which obviously Cyclone Marcus did pack quite a punch back in 2018?
Yeah, 2018. So certainly many people up in Darwin and across the top end will remember that one. And look, first thing I have to say is every tropical cyclone is a little bit different. There's no rinse and repeat exact similarity, but there are certainly some things which are reminiscent of Marcus. Now, the main thing with Marcus back in 2018 were the very strong winds across the Darwin area. There was lots of power outages, thousands of trees down, significant reports of damage through the city. That was a Category 2 tropical cyclone by the time it was close to Darwin. We are forecasting that Fina, in the course of the next 24 to 48 hours, will be a Category 2 tropical cyclone getting very close to Darwin. So those wind impacts are likely to be fairly similar to what was felt with Marcus. The thing with Marcus, it didn't bring that much rainfall to the city. About 60 millimetres of rain was recorded in Darwin with that storm. The current one could bring 200 or 300 millimetres. So alongside the significant wind damage, we could be seeing areas of flooding due to all that extra rainfall this time around.
All right, Angus, and just before we let you go, just remind our audiences how regularly they should be refreshing that track map. How soon are we going to see the next update from the BOM?
So currently the warnings, the track maps, they're being updated every 3 hours through the course of the day today. So we're monitoring and updating and adjusting as we learn more information. During the day tomorrow, as the system gets very close to Darwin itself, that's likely to become hourly updates. So basically throughout today and the weekend, keep refreshing, make sure you've got the latest, and of course do listen to and follow all advice from your local emergency services and local authorities as well.